Good evening. Are you focused? Remain focused. We had 2 years of confusion. No, we had 2 years of COVID. Now the forecasters, the monetary funds, IMF, World Bank, recession, wars, imperialism, geopolitics. It's wonderful. Everybody is in meetings once again. They've all come together to sit in meetings after meetings. These people have made life out of meetings at your cost. These meetings talk, you ask questions. The media, academia, they keep asking, sitting in front of libraries, they're talking about what's going to be next. All the gurus on the planet are constantly at it. Whoever is watching it is getting thumbs up, and for themselves, empty stomachs. It is sad to find ourselves, the real human beings who are working hard, turning soil into food, are struggling. There is no water on the earth. I walked upon it and I feel on my bare feet walking 31 degrees in spring climate, supposedly in South Africa. It's just turning spring. The land is dry already. Imagine the next 3 to 4 months of the southern hemisphere is going to be. International Food Program, the climate analysts, climate meetings, climate conferences, Davos, that's coming in February, is it? I don't know, March. All the business leaders, all the senior executives, all the gurus who are touching and feeling the monies of the poor, innocent human lives across the world. I don't know. My t-shirt, which is very old, has got holes. We are paying electricity bills. We are short of gas. We are short of grain, rice, flour, wheat. The staple food supply has been impacted. Everyone is good at blaming somebody else. Remember, government means human beings, people. Department means people. Politics means people. Religion means people. Money means people who are behind them. People and situations it's powerless without your reaction, your compulsions and your reactions for those people's nonsense that have been pronounced in ways that you simply can't understand life. Remember, it is time that you become simply conscious of how you are here on this planet. Instead of being compulsive, be inclusive and conscious. Listening to news, media, and academia, the professors of the planet, the executives and directors and politicians and religious theologians of the planet. These are people who made themselves facaded structures or cocoons that they seems to hibernate and enjoy the suffering of the countless millions across the world, billions across the world. I bow down to the simple, innocent farmer I bow down to the people who are going hungry this evening whilst everybody is making policies and programs and meetings and sitting and sipping coffee and cappuccino and having dinners and luncheon meetings and dinner parties and cocktail parties to see how to improve your life. It hasn't happened for centuries. It is time that we make sure the humanity is cared for and their well-being is looked after by so-called the leaders, the educated, so-called the people who are meant to be in government to take care of their people and the land, the air, the water, and the necessary need of supplies to sustain life in a given landscape that they call a nation. This is where we are at today. It is hurting, it is painful to realize that these individuals are having a wonderful time in their imprisonment, that their power supposed to liberate them. Instead, they're imprisoned by protection teams and this and the other and walls and road closures and all sorts of nonsense. Whilst the innocent farmer, the one who has to get up tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the morning in the cold, freezing winter weather, going to work just to bring you a cup of tea when you come back in your chauffeur-driven limousine to your ivory tower, to be sitting on a sofa in a room doing absolutely nothing to make a change for the real people who are struggling and suffering out there today. This has been my work with these two hands. I will continue to be investing my time in touching one person at a time to improve their life in the capacity I have.